Hello and welcome everyone. I don't know why I just clapped my hands. But we're here with a new deck. This is the Spellcasting Oracle by Flavia Kate Peters, Barbara Mikitl John Free. I'm gonna butcher these names. Elizabeth Shiver Gessaman. I'm sorry if I butcher them. This is by the two ladies who did the Wisdom Witch Oracle, I believe, or Witch's Wisdom. I can't remember. But yeah, so we're going to have a look at this deck. So this is about, have you ever wished you could cast a spell to change your life's path? Connect with your inner witch and add a little magic. There's 48 cards in this, so basically this is pretty good for manifestation and stuff. But there's other decks you can use. You don't have to specifically get this one. But if you're doing a manifestation reading, pull one of these and that's the theme for the reading kind of thing. It's kind of interesting, like the theme for it, like, you know. So the box is it's by Hay House. Box is sturdy. There's a little phrase in the lid of the box. You can pause it here if you like. And yeah, that's really cool. And then the book is very straightforward. I had a flip through of this deck myself and I've seen some people use it and I went, what deck is this? Because the backings are the ones that got me and I went, I need this deck. I think Charmed Intuition Tarot was using it, so Elizabeth was using it. And I went, I picked the home card and then I started seeing that deck everywhere and I went, why is this deck stalking me? And we'll find out anyway. But here is just an example of one of the pages. So we have the magical guidance, spell incantation, magical meanings, and then there's a little like incantation here, and then it goes on to the next one. So there's like 2 pages per card by the looks of it. So that's handy. So we're going to get into the cards. Here's the backings. Are you ready for this? It's a pentacle with the tree of life in the background of it, and this lovely ivy and this like watercolor wash kind of splashed effect. It's so nice. It's not reversible because it's not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck. I always find that weird when people say, oh, the oracle decks aren't reversible, and I went, but oracle decks are like too nice and sweet to be like, well, I have some bad news for you. If you want like blunt answers, use a tarot deck. Like, they want a straightforward answer, use a tarot deck. Good lord. Like, it's not a fluff situation. So here we are, we have I'm going to lift them up and you'll see them. So here's the first one. This is animals. I love how there's an owl, a cat, a wolf, and a dove here. It's very interesting. Her dress, for a second, it does look like the wolf is her dress. For a second, it does. And I love this moon in the background. Animals, that makes sense. Like, if you want to connect with your animals guides and such. I like this one. It's like answers. And I love how his hands are on his heart, this man. Like, it could be God or like, you know, any kind of male deity in a way, or some kind of old like hermit kind of, you know, like not the hermit, the Hierophant kind of thing, where you see someone older and wiser and they'll have the answers for you because they've been through life. They may not have, like, you know, the modern kind of ways of life down, but they'll understand, like, it's the same situation for some for certain things. So that's interesting. Beauty. What I love about this is that she's curvy. Like, she actually has some she has some weight on her, and I like that because, and I noticed she's a mermaid here. She's actually kind of a scaly mermaid down here, but I like how she has some weight to her because not everyone is a stick, not everyone wants to be a stick, not everyone is, and probably has some, like, you know, personal issues with that, you know, like they can't gain weight, some people want to gain weight, they can't, blah blah. Not everyone wants to be, you know, the way that society wants you to be, kind of thing. So beauty is only how you see yourself. Like, she's only here brushing her hair and it's so sweet. Like, it's real pretty. Blessings. I like that. She's actually praying for a manifestation, so that's kind of nice. And she's holding her little gift to give to the universe. I like that. It's very symbolic of the star card, actually, in the tarot. I like that. Some will be quick, some will just yammer on. We have boundaries. I like that. It's like the strength card, but it's like finding your inner strength within your own boundaries. So like, yeah, and I like how she's in a dark forest. I just noticed that. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, that's really nice. That's really nice. There's not much I can say about it. Career. Now, this card was quite interesting for career. I was like, why is it a tree on a mountain? Well, there's a tree and there's a ladder on the tree there. So the tree is all your experience, I feel. Like, that is your bubble of experience. And each branch is an experience you've gained, and the ladder is to help you get up them. So, career. That makes sense, actually. Clarity. I like how it's like a crystal ball that you look into. Oh, I see Big Ben in there. Like there. And some birds. It's very interesting. Very cool. Closure. I thought this was interesting for closure. It's a door. That reminds me, I have a deck on the way and it's been taking ages to come. Oh, it's the Divine Doors Oracle. A little small one. I just remember that. I was like, that hasn't arrived yet. Gonna be calling the customer service then. Now I'll get closure on that. There you go. Commitment. I like how it's a dove and a raven. So it just shows you, like, it's like a Romeo and Juliet thing. Like, even though they're from different families, they're making a commitment to each other, and it's lovely. That's really nice. Compassion. I like how this compassion is like the person here is half like in the light and half in the dark, so you can't really tell their ethnicity at all, and I like that. And it's showing that you need to show compassion to the world. Lovely. Confidence. This is like, it looks kind of painful, but the more you stare at it, it's not really. Because I was trying to figure out what is here on her chest, like this shape when I first looked at it, and it looks like she's in like a desert where the pyramids are or something. And it's confidence, like she's like being lifted up with her wings for confidence, but it's like the universe is pulling her by the confidence, if that makes sense. And it's just a bit, it looks painful. I don't know why, it just looked a bit painful. Yeah, I can't really figure it out, but it's like she's rising to the occasion with her confidence there. The Courage card, I love this. It's very Lion King. I'm going to say Lion King because it's like that kind of art style at the start. Or in the musical where it's all that kind of yellows and blacks, and it's very like hand painted kind of thing. So I like that kind of style, and plus lions mean courage, so that makes sense. Dreams. I like how it's a window, and she's in the window. So are we looking in at her dreaming, or is she looking, or it's weird, it's interesting, or is she outside? You know what I mean? It's very cool. Like there's sunlight here, daylight there, but it's all nighttime, and then she's in a window. It's very symbolic. Empowerment. I thought this was interesting that she was a kind of not old woman, but she's older. Like she'll be older than me, kind of thing. Like she's about 50 or so, do you know? And I like how she's like further ahead of my age groups, kind of thing. And she's like, look how empowered I am because I figured stuff out in my mature years, kind of thing. So I like that kind of take on this. And I think that's red Cardelian she has, like on her pendant there. But it's nice, like look at that radiating from her. She's like, yeah, I'm empowered. Because when you get older, there's like some dramas and some immature people in your life you don't need anymore. And you just like, oh no, I'm done. I don't need to deal with this bullshit. I'm done babysitting friends, or I'm done babysitting people's drama. Because when you get older, you don't really need that, and then that's where the empowerment comes from, so makes sense. And we have family. I thought this was very spooky for a family card. Like, why is it purple and like Halloween? Like they're going into like Halloween Town, you know, Tim Burton stuff. I thought that was very interesting palette to pick, because I would have picked like, you know, sunshine, like yellows and different happy colours, but it's kind of just showing you that family isn't always, like, you know, happy as well. So that's a good take on it. It's not always happy and lovely and perfect, because no one's family is perfect, and no one has has stuff together at like certain ages, you know. So yeah. Fertility. I like how she's under a tree and she's kind of like in a Hindu kind of get up. I don't know how to put it. It's like some traditional Hindu kind of sari stuff. And I like how she's under a tree, because I've seen women who were in a park somewhere years and years ago, and I remember seeing her sitting under a tree, and she was like oming, is that a word? And she was pregnant, and she was just in a tracksuit, and she was just under a tree, like meditating. And I looked up what it meant, and she was just reconnecting with nature. I was like, what, I'm 14 or something like that? No, a little bit older, I think, because I was there going, what the hell is she doing? And, you know, being young and naive and not understanding, going, that's weird. Now I understand that she was actually doing some holistic chants and stuff, so it's really cool, like, to see that's put into the deck here. Financial health. I love this tree in this card, because financial health, it's not a straight tree, okay? Getting money, losing your job, all that stuff, it's not a straight and easy road, okay? You'll go up this way and go, oh no, I'd lost money, oh, I'm going back up here, oh, I didn't do that, oh, I actually got a promotion, oh, I'm up here now, and then you just see where you are. Like, it's twisted and contorted because it was just going where the flow was going, do you know? And I like that. Finding. I thought this is an interesting word for finding, but she's hugging herself, so she's finding what she's looking for within, so that's really pretty. And there's a butterfly there, and then there's one later on, I think there's a butterfly in another card. Forgiveness. I like how it's Niagara Falls, or just a waterfall. So it's like she has to be on her own, and she has to submerge into this people or the past memories, because it's, I don't know if any of you seen Frozen 2, but there's a bit where she goes, water contains memories, so if you like submerge yourself, like just like float or something like that, you know, have a bath, you start reminiscing about things, and maybe you need to submerge yourself and, you know, get some clarity and forgive the people of your past. Yeah. Freedom. I don't know why, the more you stare at this, it's that actress from Gone with the Wind. Can't remember her name, I was talking about her earlier, but it's like she is trapped. Like, the freedom card is the lady from Gone with the Wind. Is that just me, or what? Like, that's crazy. That looks like her. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me that who she is, because that's a film that's been played in my house so many times over the years. I just never sat down and watched it because it's like 6 hours long. Jeez. But yeah, like, freedom, it's just like, it's like she's a ghost in the cage. So has she passed away in the cage, or is she the dove now that's freed? It's insane, like, to look at that. Friendship. So that's lovely. I like how it's like a witch chant kind of thing, and they're all like dancing around and going to Gaia, like, kind of energy here, and I like that. It's just like friendship, like you're gaining friendship through what you love. I love this. It's a Persian cat, I think, or just a black cat. It can be any black cat. It's just, I love how he has a little crown on him, and it says good luck, because black cats are good luck. I don't know where the bad luck thing came from, unless the black cat walked under a ladder and then stepped on a crack. Would that cancel out? I have no idea. But look, it's a lovely good luck cat. And it looks like my friend's cat, actually. It looks like Suggs. My friend's cat, Suggs. Grieving. I adore this card for grieving, right? Because they are going through a transformative stage, because say if it's a family member or something, that person's not around the house anymore, and then they're going through a transformative stage of cocooning themselves to grieve, but then they'll come out the other side as this butterfly, and I like that. And this is the card I was talking about. Look, see, the happiness had the grieving had the big butterfly, but then they come out the other side all happy, and the butterfly is still there. It's a slightly different blue butterfly, but like, they go on and move forward with life. It's nice how those two cards kind of coincided together. Healing. I thought this was very interesting. She's holding a green candle, but the more I stared at it, it looked like it was a frog or a locust. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the wax is melting. It's a very interesting way of healing. Like, she's doing all the small rituals around her here, but she's holding the green candle, and I think green candles are for health, is it? This is the card that won me over in Enchanted. No, not Enchanted. What is it? Charmed Intuition Tarot. And it's the home card. I don't know why I was getting like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs of vibes. So like the cottage is so cute. I love that. It's so nice. Now, the inspiration card was very it threw me off, but the more I looked at it, the more it made sense. So say this is your mind, the blackness is your mind, and the lady is now the spark of inspiration, and she's handing you that little spark of inspiration. So that's where it kind of makes sense. I'm doing this is actually a walkthrough, not a flip through. I don't know why I love cards that are like, oh, look how like bright and colourful it is, and then bam, it's just black. I don't know why, that's just such a nice trait to have. Justice, I thought this was very like out of place, this card, but because it looks like it's just like Justice, it's a tarot card. Nope, just an oracle. It's probably just to do with balance and such like that. So yeah, it's just threw me off a little bit, but it's there. Life purpose, I like that. It's just showing you like you're like no matter what way you go, you're still find a life's purpose no matter what. Like, if your life purpose is to go and be a hairdresser, go be a hairdresser. If your life's purpose is just to be a wife and a mom, go do it. Because you want to. Like, I'm not here to judge anyone. If they want to be a housewife, go for it, right? It makes you happy. I'm not here to judge anyone who wants to be, I don't know, I couldn't think, I had a job there in my head and it's gone now. I'm not here to judge anyone who wants to be a bricklayer or anything, because it's your life, not mine. And like I am so strongly about this. Like, you don't need to people please everyone. Everyone around you may be saying you should go to university, you should do this, you should do that, but it's your life, not theirs at the end of the day. Life purpose, got really in depth there. Lighten your load. I like how it's Atlas. But for some reason, Atlas has let go of the Earth and just picked up the sun. Lighten your load. Let go of the sun, Atlas. Hold us up, because we'll roll off your back. Like, it's a very intense card. Like, it's very intense. Like, it's very, oof. I love how this is like Aphrodite. I'm pretty sure it's Aphrodite. And she's holding some rose quartz, and she's just surrounded by these roses, and she's like, you can feel the love reading from that. Like, that's so pretty. This is the box art, which is manifestation. I was just saying that this is kind of like a manifestation deck. I forgot what this one was called. But yeah, it's manifestation. I like how it's kind of as above as below. So it's kind of like the magician kind of pose in tarot. And I like that. Like, that's really nice. And I like how she's like this shaman with the antlers. So like, you know the way some people wear the antler, like wear a deer's skull for a mask kind of thing back in the old druid days. I hope they don't do it now, but it's like that kind of shaman like manifestation ritual. New beginnings. I like how it's an archway, and it kind of reminds you of the life, it's a life purpose oracle. I don't know if it's by Doreen Virtue or Colette Baron Reid. No, that's Maps. You know which one I'm talking about. It's the one that has an archway like that. But it reminds me of that, and that's just really pretty. Like, it just gives that kind of new beginning. And I like how it's in the mountains, and you see like a new. I did a lot of geography, okay, when I was in high school or secondary school, whatever side of the pond you're on. This is a youthful stage of a river, so it's like the river's just starting to be created kind of thing. So that's where it started. So new beginnings. I was very puzzled by this passion card, because she is made of fire, but why is it I was like confused at first because of the pose she's doing. So I was like, oh, it's not really like she's letting go, she's dancing her passion in a way, like dances her passion. So I just like, it's just it just threw me off first time seeing it. So, but like, it makes sense because fire is very passion, and you're burning with your passion of love or whatever you want to do in your life. Peace, I like this. It's very like it's very peaceful compared to the passion card there. But we do see, like, it looks very Mary Magdalene, Virgin Mary, whichever, it's the same Mary. But yeah, like, you can see that it's very peaceful, and she's holding her stomach, like the light coming from her stomach, very cradling, so she's at peace with herself and what's happened and stuff. This prosperity card is beautiful. Like, if it was an abundance card, it'd probably be the same thing. But I like how she's reaching up to the universe to receive the coins that are falling down on her. I double checked, I thought they were petals, they're coins, and I like that. Like, it's a nice card for abundance to go, look at all the wealth that's coming your way, kind of thing. I love this protection card. It's very Gaia. It is Gaia. It's Mother Earth, Gaia, whatever you want to call it. But I love how it is Gaia saying protection. So she is protecting us. And I love how it's actually Europe. So Ireland is right there. Hey, Ireland is on this map. Always in Europe. Like, I noticed that in most decks they'll use the American side. And I'm like, hello, we're here too, please. And I'm like, we're there. I'm just happy we're there. Psychic abilities, like, so this is probably like your third eye work, or knowing when to close your third eye is important as well. So, like, if you've done meditation or you're having visions or dreams that are very vivid, you need to meditate with some amethyst and just say, hey universe, I'm going to sleep, can I just, can you just shut off for a minute, like, in a nice way. Because you can get really, really tired from that. I've had those dreams and it's just very vivid. But yeah, that's the psychic abilities. Reconciliation. Very interesting, like how they're trying to reach hands. And there's like this band of light between them. It's very pretty. Spirit guides. I love how there's a female and then there's a male underneath. I like how it's showing it this kind of infinity symbol again, with the two coins here, or like the light of coins. But shows you like there's new spirits coming in while others are resting, kind of thing. So it's very pretty. Strength. This is cute. Okay, even though it's not a tarot card, there are baby lions in it, and I love this. Like, it's so pretty. It looks like she's a fae and she's taming these little baby lions when they're born rather than when it's an adult lion, and it's really cute. Talent. I like that. That's really it's actually very balanced if you look at it more. Like, it's very symmetrical nearly. Like, her pose isn't, but those stars are, and it's the moon in the background. Very interesting. Keeping your talent, kind of thing. Transformation, another butterfly. I actually like these, it's like pointillism, but it's not really. And I know if someone is afraid or like has that hole phobia, I'm so sorry, but it's not holes, it's dots. Okay, so see it as dots and you'll be fine. Because I know some, I get that only with certain textures. But hey, transformation. Travel. I like this. It's like she's gone down, I don't know why I got Phantom of the Opera kind of situation. You know, the boat they have in that, like, it's like the Phantom of the Opera, and then she's going into the cages and the dungeon or something. I just don't know why. It's like she's leaving him. It's really interesting. It's like she's leaving the Phantom. I don't know why. I was getting those vibes. Trust. I love how she's an angel and she's trusting to go, but she's also in this like chaotic sea scene, like on the cliffs. So she's trusting the universe that she's meant to be in this storm. Do you know? Truth. I love how it's a nun. I feel like it's a nun because of this, like, the headband they have on. I know they have, some of them have those headbands, and I just went, whoa, it's a nun. And she's like, the truth, and she's holding the mirror going, yeah. It's like, well, tell me the truth. And I'm like, okay, look in the mirror, you're the truth, that's it. Love it. Well-being. I like this. She's like lying in the field of flowers and she's just letting go of her worries into butterflies. It's really pretty. Keep your well-being. Now guys, just saying, even though we're still, this is going to be on for a while, the pandemic and stuff, like, it's going to be on, but it's like a show. It's not a show. This is going to be happening for approximately 2 years, because they're just basing it off the Spanish flu that happened, pandemic, like in the 1910s. and they're basing it off that. But like, you know, stay safe and put your well-being first, okay guys? Like, put your well-being first. Like, that's very important. And lastly, we have the Willpower card. I like that. She has the willpower. It's very interesting. I'm gonna say interesting a lot because I'm like, when I say interesting, I go, huh, what's this? I'm humming and hawing. Like, she has the moon and the earth. So what's her willpower? I wonder. Like, is she willing earth to do things? It's interesting. I'll pull one card. We'll shuffle it and do one card, and then we're done. It's going on half an hour. Shuffling. Don't forget to join my giveaway on Instagram for my 500 subscribers and my 400 followers. Link and everything should be down below for the Instagram. But yeah, there's a giveaway for some oracle decks. Sometimes I have oracle decks up for trade or sale, like that kind of thing, and if they don't move, I'll just go, do you know what, I think they'll be nice for a giveaway, because then I don't really care about the money side of things as much as I need money, you know, like, you know, we all need money just to live. It's not a necessity when it goes, well, I wanted to sell this for this much. Ooh, we got empowerment. Okay, so you guys are being very empowered lately. You're very not full of yourself, you're just feeling really good about yourselves. There's nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself. There's nothing wrong with like going, you know what, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling it, I'm really feeling it. And there's nothing wrong with feeling empowered, but like, don't forget, there's not, as I said, there's nothing wrong with feeling empowered, but don't go so far that you end up being cocky, okay? Or arrogant, okay? Cocky and arrogance don't work, okay, for anyone. Like, they don't work for anyone at all. And, you know, being empowered is very good, and people magnetize towards you going, my god, you look amazing, did you lose weight? And you're like, no, I've just been eating donuts all day, I feel amazing. It's not like that, but like, they'll be magnetized to you, feeling your energy, and not, but be careful like that you don't attract the people who would feed off your energy, like the energy vampire kind of people, like those people you're around and you have a coffee with them for like 45 minutes and you're just like, I am exhausted already. So yeah, just make sure you do feel empowered. I'm gonna get the bottom of the deck here. Grieving, okay, so maybe you feel empowered to actually do some grieving. I'm gonna get the middle of the deck. New beginning, look at that. So, as I say, we're in a pandemic and stuff, but I definitely feel like if this was on its own, yeah, I'm going to just do a 3-card reading here. So, yeah, we have grieving. So, you're empowered and stuff, but, like, you need to face the grieving at some point, okay? You need to face it so you can start this new beginning, okay? If you're grieving the loss of just, you know, cutting someone out of your life, that's still a loss. Whether it's a pet, it's someone you lost during this terrible time, or just anything in general, like, you know, just grieve. Like, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with going to bed and crying. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It makes you feel better, and, you know, it's alright. And or write a field journal. Field journals are brilliant. I used to do them when it's like when things were raw and stuff, you know. Get a journal and just write down how you feel, or write to the person you've lost. That's another one I've done. You write down to the person you lost what you did today, and then the universe will just send it to them, or whoever you believe in, like, you know, whatever religion you follow, they'll send it up to them. But yeah, no, that's nice. And then you'll start this new beginning and be fresh, and this empowerment will come back. So I love how this is sandwiched in here. So it's sandwiched by empowerment and new beginning. So it just shows you that, you know, life will go on and you'll be fine. You know, grieving's great. You know, grieving's great. It makes you feel better. You're allowed to feel. You're human, okay? Grieving's great. Just the way I said that, sorry. I wouldn't wish anyone to lose any family members or anything like that, but it's just saying grieving is a great way to just express and remember the person that you lost, or the pet you lost, or whoever it is you cut out your life. You're allowed grief, okay? Because then this new beginning can start. Okay guys, I will leave that there very soon. Please make sure to check out the Instagram giveaway, and I will see you all very soon.